Well, good morning and half a day, Saipan, Mariana Islands, Tinian, Luta, Guam, and the internet. All right, it is about 8 o'clock in the morning. I've got my everything ready to go. I had a great campsite last night with a beautiful creek down here below me. You can hear it running. There you go. So I've got plenty of water and plenty of water ahead at various places, so I don't have to carry a whole lot. And we'll see how far I go. I'm just going to go until I can't go anymore. Hopefully at least 10 miles today. And it is April the 30th. Got a sunblock right there. There we go. April the 30th. Well, I passed the Warner Springs turnoff, which is right there. Walked up and now I've got a trail across the big meadows until we get into the mountains up there. So this is it. I was in this area when I was back in the service, and I had to do a SEER training course, which was a simulated prisoner of war camp here in Warner Springs. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but it was out here in the country somewhere. And it was a three-day exercise on how to handle yourself if you're captured. At that time I was flying as a crewman in and out of Vietnam. And so for people that were in that area, they took various survival courses. I took JEST, which is Jungle Environmental Survival Course. I took D-West, which is Deep Water Environmental Survival Training. And then I took SEER, which is something like, I think, Search, Escape, Rescue, Evasion, Search, Evasion, Rescue, Escape, something like that. But yeah, it was all out in this area somewhere. Well, I came across that, I'll call it the Flatlands meadow area. And now I'm coming into here where I got some real live cattle to deal with. And I got a guy with a couple dogs. Hello, Mr. Cow. How you doing today, huh? You guys okay? Yeah. Reminds me of walking in Saipan out of Marpi, where they got all the cattle roaming out there. Oh, you're gonna be right here on the trail with me. You're gonna stiff me, huh? All right. Well, I'm about an hour and a half into my walk. It's been actually a pretty good walk with a nice trail, but now I'm heading towards the mountains. It's getting hot already, close to 80. It's only 9:30, 9:45 in the morning. It's supposed to get up to 88 today. Originally, I saw on the weather report the other day it was supposed to get to 90, so we'll see. But all afternoon it's going to be 88. It's going to be a hot walk, especially going up the hills. But we'll see what we can do. That's the trail I'm going, and I think those are the mountains I'm going to head into somewhere up there. And we'll just be going up for the next 2 days. I say 2 days for me because I walk so slow. I think normal hikers can get through this in a day. But for me, it's going to take me a couple days because, especially going uphill, I don't go very, very fast at all. All right. The climb has started. For the next several miles, it looks like that's where we're going. up in there. All right, time for a view shot as I climb up this mountain. There's where it came from out there. And path ahead. Brutal climb. Another view, picture, video. And that's where I'm headed. Well, I've went through several of these creek crossings. It's kind of cool. There's my path there, but it's about the fourth creek crossing, maybe third creek crossing I've went through. Kind of nice. Even though I'm going uphill, I'm in a wooded area, so there is shade, and I am stopping as often as I can, quite frankly, to sit on a rock and take a rest. But I won't be seeing this creek for very much longer. Well, I'm sitting here on a rock taking a break. Tough uphill climbs for me. You know, I hate uphills, but you gotta do what you gotta do on the trail. The path hasn't been so bad. My legs actually are much stronger today than yesterday. I'm less than 2 miles from the campsite. I said that before. I don't know. I haven't checked. Could be closer to a mile now. But when I get there, I'll get there. And yeah, actually it's been a pretty good day. Pretty good day. This is what it looks like. You can see a lot of green up this mountainside. It's not bare like those first 100 miles. I'm actually in Section B now. I've made it out of Section A, what they call Section A, California, and I'm into Section B of the Pacific Crest Trail. Actually got some pine trees right there as well. So going up, I'll be going up over 6,000 feet here before I come back down. So it's going to be, I won't make that today, but that means today and tomorrow. So I said over 6,000, it's actually 5,500. I just looked now, so 5,500 feet. Okay, I'm a mile and a half from my campsite. I looked at that as well. So onward we go and upward we go. Well, I made it to my goal today, which was mile 117.3 for my campsite up here. It's not as plush and nice as it was last night down by the creek. The ground was hard. I had to use some rocks to stabilize my tent stakes and poles, but I'm exhausted from climbing all day. It took all of me to just get to this point right here, so I'm glad I made it. And I'm gonna make myself some dinner here, unpack my pack and get my air mattress set up and get ready to lay down and call it a night. Adios. Papa D told them all thank you.